Hi guys, my name is Chris and you're watching Wrestling Today, so let's start with after 20 years of being WWE's go-to babyface and the ultimate hero to kids worldwide, Cena flipped the script in February 2025. On the March 17th episode of Raw, he explained the shocking move by calling out the WWE Universe for what he described as years of emotional abuse. "I've been in a toxic, dysfunctional relationship with the fans," Cena declared. Even the kids, the WWE legend didn't hold back, accusing his young fanbase of turning their backs on him and fueling years of online hate, despite his loyalty to them. That segment had the internet split, but for Kurt Angle, it was a familiar sight with a twist. Angle, who wrestled Cena in some of his most iconic early matches between 2002 and 2006, weighed in during an exclusive chat with Sportskeeda Wrestling's Bill Apter. The Hall of Famer didn't hold back when reflecting on Cena turning his back on his youngest supporters. "It was surprising that they did it because John's been babyface for so long and the kids absolutely love him," Angle said. "I know he broke a lot of kids' hearts. It was kinda funny. It's not funny because I know the kids were heartbroken, but it's kinda hilarious that these poor little kids were crying for John Cena, and we all know the business is a work. I know for sure that John will eventually turn baby. He's not gonna retire as a heel," Angle said, shutting down the idea that Cena's final act will be as a villain. With just months left before Cena's retirement, the door is wide open for one last character swerve, and based on Angle's prediction, it could be the redemption story fans never saw coming. Do you think John Cena will go back to being a babyface before he retires? Or should he stay heel until the very end? Seth Rollins has been a babyface for well over a year now as he remains a major star on weekly WWE programming. With that in mind, the Visionary has now addressed whether he would sell his soul and join The Rock and John Cena. While speaking on Not Just Football with Kem Hayward, Seth Rollins was asked if he would consider joining The Rock and John Cena after WrestleMania, even if it meant going against what the audience might want. He explained that his soul is always for sale and that throughout his career, he's faced many ups and downs. "Look, my soul's always for sale, men. I've been a guy in my career who's gone through a lot of ups and downs. But look, if I look at the situation and it seems to me that the best course of action for the company as a whole is to join with people that maybe the audience doesn't want me to join with, I will make the decision based on how I feel is the best direction for the company." Rollins said people can say what they want about his personal relationships, betrayals, and moments of forgiveness, but at the end of the day, his decisions have always been rooted in what he feels is best for the business. "That's how, if you look at my career, you can say what you want about my personal relationships, who I've betrayed, who I haven't betrayed, who I've asked for forgiveness from, whatever it may be. Say what you want about all those things. But at the end of the day, I've always made decisions based on one thing: is this going to be the best thing for WWE and the best thing for our business as a whole? And if I have to sacrifice being liked by our audience to do that, I will make that decision, because I believe in the long run, it's better for everybody. Never say never, men. Stranger things have happened. Seth Rollins has always prioritized what he believes is best for the business, even if it means taking a controversial route. Now that The Rock and John Cena are aligned, the idea of Rollins joining them could bring a major shift in WWE's power dynamic. Triple H is under fire after recent comments he made during an interview on the Flagrant podcast, where he boldly claimed WWE doesn't cave to online pressure. But now, former WWE head writer Vince Russo is calling BS in a big way, accusing the game of flat-out lying about how much influence social media actually has over the company's booking decisions. During the Flagrant sit-down, Triple H tried to downplay the power of internet wrestling fans, insisting that online feedback doesn't shape the creative direction of WWE. "The internet's not real life, right, and the complaining that is on there is not real life," he said. "You could read the internet and it'll sound like this thing is dead. It's not." Triple H then used Cody Rhodes as an example because Rhodes is his favorite. We all know of why he doesn't listen to online chatter. "Cody's already jumped the shark. He's dead as a babyface," he said sarcastically, mimicking internet critics. He's like, "Really? 'Cause I don't know, I'm in an arena with 10,000, 15,000 people every night going for me, selling the most merchandise." He also name-dropped Jay, who's had his fair share of critics online. "Jay's terrible. It's never going to, what are they doing? They're eating dude again, merch, the reaction in the crowd, everything he does, like, yeah, it's just opinion of a few people." But Vince Russo wasn't having it. On Legion of Raw, Russo slammed Triple H's statements, saying the company's actions tell a very different story. He pointed directly to WWE's WrestleMania 40 main event plans, which were originally set to feature Roman Reigns versus The Rock, until massive fan backlash online caused WWE to scrap that idea and book Roman versus Cody Rhodes instead. "You know, I just keep hearing these same sentiments from a lot of people," Russo said. And then Triple H does this interview saying that their fanbase is not dictating anything to them and what's said on social media. Bro, you changed the entire direction of your company last year based on social media. Like, what are you even talking about, bro? Russo's calling it exactly what it looks like, damage control, not the unshakable creative vision Triple H claims. And fans who watch the WrestleMania reshuffle in real time know Russo isn't pulling this out of thin air. The Cody Rhodes movement was driven by fan demand online. Period. Triple H might believe the reaction of people live is what you can trust, but even that statement doesn't erase what happened last year. The internet did dictate the outcome, and now people are wondering why Triple H is pretending otherwise. Is Triple H rewriting history here? Or is he just trying to protect Cody Rhodes? Please share your thoughts. Thanks guys for watching and don't forget to like and subscribe.